Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel.
If you own a Firestick, Firecube or any other Fire TV device, but you're constantly battling the dreaded buffering wheel, stuttering playback, or even complete freezing, you're in the right place. There's nothing more annoying than settling down for some quality streaming time, only to be interrupted by endless loading screens.
However, the good news is that this is often entirely avoidable. In this video, I'll arm you with a treasure trove of simple yet effective hints and tips that will tackle buffering, stuttering and freezing issues once and for all. Alright, let's get straight to the solutions. There are a multitude of reasons why your Firestick might be struggling with buffering, so we're going to tackle the most common culprits step by step. Remember, if the first tip doesn't work, simply move on to the next one until the buffering beast is tamed. And please let me know in the comments below which tip finally brought peace to your viewing experience. You might be surprised at how often a simple restart can resolve a multitude of tech gremlins.
Unless you unplug it, your Firestick will always remain powered on in a low power state. Now over time, this can lead to a build-up of temporary files, cached data from various apps, and background processes that are still running. Now these lingering processes can hog system resources, like memory and processing power, directly contributing to those frustrating buffering, stuttering and freezing issues.
Think of your Firestick like a mini computer. When you leave it running for extended periods, it can get a bit cluttered in its digital brain. A reboot is like giving it a fresh start. It can help clear out that temporary data, stop background processes and free up valuable system resources. This allows the Firestick to run more efficiently, giving it the breathing room it needs to stream smoothly without those annoying interruptions.
And we can do a reboot right from the Firestick remote. Simultaneously press and hold the select and the play pause button. Continue to hold both buttons down for a few seconds. You should see a message appear on your screen indicating that your Fire TV stick is powering off. Once you see that message, release both buttons. Your Firestick will now automatically begin to reboot. Now this process might take a minute or two, so be patient.
Once your Firestick has rebooted, if you're still wrestling with buffering woes, the next logical suspect is your internet connection speed. Streaming video, especially in high definition and 4K, demands a consistent and reasonably fast internet connection.
Full HD streaming generally requires a consistent speed of around 10 megabits per second, and 4K streaming ideally needs a consistent speed of around 25 megabits per second or higher.
Let's run a quick speed test directly on your Firestick. You'll need a web browser for this. And while the built-in Silk browser can sometimes be a bit clunky, it will work. But personally, I prefer to use the Downloader app as a quick way to access websites.
Open a web browser on your Firestick, either Silk or Downloader. Now in the address bar, type in fast.com and press enter. The website will automatically start running a speed test, and within a few seconds it will display your download speed. Compare your results to the recommended speeds. If your speeds are consistently lower than what's needed for your desired streaming quality, there are a few things that you can try.
If you're currently connected via Wi-Fi, consider the stability and speed benefits of a direct Ethernet connection.
You'll need a specific Ethernet adapter designed for Fire TV sticks like this one from Amazon. It's super easy to install. Simply connect the Amazon Ethernet adapter to the micro USB port on your Firestick. Plug an Ethernet cable directly from one of the LAN ports on your router into the Ethernet port on the adapter. And finally, connect your Firesticks power supply cable to the micro USB port on the Ethernet adapter.
This particular adapter from Amazon supports speeds up to 100 megabits per second, which is usually more than enough for smooth 4K streaming. However, if you have significantly faster internet and need even higher speeds on your Firestick,
I've got another video that shows you how to potentially achieve speeds exceeding 330 megabits per second. You can find a link to that video in the description below.
if a wired connection isn't feasible, you can still significantly improve your Wi-Fi performance by considering the placement of your router. Simple changes can make a big difference.
Avoid placing your router in enclosed spaces, such as cupboards or behind large obstructions, as this can significantly weaken the Wi-Fi signal. If your router supports it, connect your Firestick to the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. This band generally offers faster speeds and less interference than the 2.4 GHz band, although it has a shorter range. Just like your computer or phone, the applications on your Firestick create temporary storage called cache.
While some cache is beneficial for speeding up app loading times, if the cache of one specific app grows too large, it can contribute to buffering and stuttering. So let's do a little digital spring cleaning.
Head to your Firestick settings, select Applications, choose Manage Installed Applications, then scroll through the list of your installed apps to locate the app that is causing your buffering issues. When you highlight the app, details will appear on the right side of the screen, including the amount of data currently stored in its cache. Now, if the cache size is around or over 100 megabytes, clearing the cache for this app may help resolve the buffering problem. To clear it, press the rewind button on your remote and a confirmation prompt will appear. Select Confirm.
Think of your Firestick's internal storage like a closet. If it gets too crammed with too many apps, it can start to slow down overall performance, including video streaming. Aim to keep a healthy amount of free space, generally around 500 megabytes or more is a good target for smooth operation.
Head to your Firestick settings, select Applications, tap over Manage Installed Applications but don't select it. On the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see information about your total storage and the amount of available space. If your available space is low, it's time to do some decluttering. So let's go back into Manage Installed Applications. Scroll through the list of your installed apps and identify any apps you no longer use or need. To uninstall an app, highlight it, press the play pause button on your remote, and then select Uninstall to confirm. Unfortunately, Amazon doesn't allow you to uninstall some pre-installed apps, such as Alexa Shopping, Amazon Kids, Amazon Photos, or the App Store itself.
I know this is a major frustration for many Firestick users, so let me know if this bugs you in the comments below. Now, if you primarily experience buffering issues when using sideloaded apps that search for links, this tip could be a game changer. The free streaming links for those apps often provide exactly that, free and accessible to potentially thousands of users simultaneously. This high traffic can lead to significant buffering and lower video quality.
Real Debrid is a subscription service that provides access to premium, high bandwidth download servers. This means you're connecting to less congested sources, resulting in significantly reduced or eliminated buffering.
Often, Real Debrid links offer better video quality, frequently allowing you to stream in true 4K without interruption.
Surprisingly, Real Debrid is quite affordable, often costing less than your average cup of coffee per month. To learn more and sign up for Real Debrid, open a web browser and go to firetvsticks.com/Real Debrid. You'll find full details and a setup guide there.
Alright everyone, those are my top hints and tips to banish those dreaded buffering, stuttering and freezing issues from your Firestick experience. I hope that at least one of these solutions has worked for you. Let me know in the comments section below which tip finally brought smooth streaming back into your life. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment sharing your experience. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more helpful Firestick tips and tricks. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on my latest releases.